A lot of people talk about the surface stuff, the strategy of doing something, how to get that lead, how to book a call, how to close those deals, right? You see, but it's not always about the strategy that you need. You see, the building falls if its foundation is weak, right? So today I'm going to be talking about the three core foundational reasons that are giving you a hard time to sell your coaching programs. You see, if we are thinking about selling our coaching programs, there are two things that comes before that. The first thing is who is going to buy and how are people going to know you first, right? So now this thing who is going to buy is a lead problem, right? So I'm going to make a 5-part series within the coach challenges series to address this particular lead problem, like how are people going to know you. Now once people get to know you as a person, now how are they going to know about the coaching program that you have got? This is the second thing that you need to have. Like, people have to know about the coaching program before they make a decision to buy the coaching program, right? So have you ever wondered like how people get to know about your particular coaching program? I mean, for real, all of us are focusing on getting the attention of a lot of people, right? But what comes after we get all the attention? How do we convert the prospects into a client, right? Now this brings us to the first core foundational reason: no proper sales system, right? Now, having no proper sales system basically means we do not have a proper strategy to get people to know about our coaching program so that they can make a decision to buy, right? Now, you see, the system has to be three things. The sales system has to be three things. The first thing is valuable, right? You see, whenever you look at the big creators who have got like millions and millions of followers inside of their social media, the only thing that made their content go viral is that it is valuable, right? It can be valuable in terms of education, it can be valuable in terms of entertainment, right? Anything, but it is valuable. That is why people are following them and buying their stuff like crazy, because they are providing so much in the upfront, they're giving so much upfront, that when they make a decision to give you something and ask you of something, you are bound to give them, right? Alex Hormozy, let's take an example of him. He made such amazing content that people started going crazy about him and started following him. He went viral in 2022, and a lot of people came to know about him, but he has been putting value since 2017, right? So now whenever he makes an ask, people are ready with their cars to make a decision to buy. So the sales system has to be valuable. The second thing is conversational, right? So the sales system has to be conversational. In the last video, you can watch it over here, I have already talked about why sales systems, like how conversations really sell people, right? If you need to sell to someone, you need to have conversations with them, right? And you can do it either mass way, or you can get on a one-on-one call with them and actually do the whole thing, right? And the third thing that the sales system has to do is be crystal clear on the path and the value of your coaching program. Now the path really means like how people are going to get the results, and value basically means that what they are going to get in return when they make the investment for this particular dollars, right? So for example, if they are going to pay $10,000, they are going to get value worth of $100,000, right? So 10x value. I made a video dedicated to path and value over here, you can go ahead and watch it. Now these three things has to be present inside of your sales system. Like, it has to be valuable, it has to be conversation, and it has to be super clear on the path and the value that your coaching program is providing. Okay, so this is the first core reason for you having a hard time. You do not have a proper sales system. The second core reason is that you do not have enough proof. You see, when people don't see enough proof of the promise that you're trying to make, it's hard to make them believe in what you do. You see, I cannot stress enough on how important case studies are, right? Case studies are basically the first set of clients that you particularly work with, in order to give them the results that you are promising with to the others. You work with them one on one, you work closely, very closely with them, you get them to the results. Once they get to the results, now you have proof. Hey, I have this, all of these people who have done this and made it possible. Now all you have to do is go ahead and apply the same thing to the others, apply the same method that you have applied with these people to the others. So you see, like, I have already talked about case studies in this particular video, so you can go ahead and watch it, and you can see how you can get unlimited proof in this particular video, right? Now watch them, because showing is always better than telling, right? Watch that particular video, because showing is always better than telling. When you have those case studies, when you're doing like inside of your sales system, if you're talking about your results more, people will be more sold on your offer rather than you telling them, hey, I can do this, hey, I can do that, hey, I can do that. They can literally see themselves that you can do all of these things, right? Showing is always better than telling. That brings us to the third core foundational reason, which is no trust. You see, when I invested $10,000 in learning how to sell on calls, I learned that in order to sell your prospect on the phone, they need to have sold on three things, right? They have to have trust in the coach or the company that is selling them. They have to have trust in the salesperson, and they have to trust that the offer or the product really works. Three things, right? They have to trust the coach of the company, they have to trust the salesperson who's trying to sell them, and they have to trust the offer works really in the way that you are trying to promise, right? So when you fail on delivering any of these, your prospect won't buy, right? If you cannot build trust on your prospects on any of these three, they're not going to buy. So now that we know the three core reasons, how can we resolve that, right? What could be the solution to it, right? What if we could resolve all of it in just one move, right? One move. And you guessed it, it's by doing a 5-day challenge. Now, if you do not know what a 5-day challenge is, think of 5-day challenges as a virtual event where you bring your all of your people in a Zoom room, and you share value for 1 hour straight for each of the 5 days, right? For 1 extra hour every day, you answer the questions of all the attendees in the challenge that they have for that particular day. So on day one, you do 1 hour training, and after training is complete, you get on a Q&A session. And for an extra hour, you answer the questions that people have. Now, towards the end of those 5 days, you soft pitch your offer for 30 minutes. So you bring them in a separate room, all the people, only those people who are interested in knowing more about your offer and they got value, they will be applying, and they will get into a separate room where you go ahead and soft pitch your offer. It's as simple as reading your offer, and people will make a decision to buy or not from there. So this is a 5-day challenge. Now, it's ideal you do a challenge every month, so you make your offer for your coaching program available on the challenge only, right? So challenge becomes your sales system. So let's see if this solves the three cores. Core one is no system. You direct all the now that you are doing the challenge, you're directing all the traffic you're getting for the month into your 5-day challenge. That is where you sell your coaching program. One day every month, you soft pitch your offer, period. Done. That is your sales system, right? Let's see this if this sales system gets in touch with all the three things that makes a sales system very powerful. Valuable. Is it valuable? Yes, because you deliver pure value for 5 days first before you make an ask. The second thing, is it conversational? Yes, because you literally talk to your prospects in the Zoom after the training is complete for an entire hour to answer their questions. Third, do you get to show your people the path? You get 5 days to do that. I mean, there are several ways of putting trainings inside of a 5-day challenge, and one of those methods are dedicating your steps as a single day. So for example, if finding out your niche is one of the things people need to do to get results inside of your coaching program, you can dedicate a whole day talking about the path, like how they can get to know more about their niche, right, on one whole day. So do they see the path and value? 100%, because they get some results, right? And they can see some work before they invest inside of your program. Now, core reason 2, not enough proof. You see, the video that I shared earlier, I will share it again over here. You would see that how you can create unlimited proof in your channel, like by simply doing a 5-day challenge. You can create unlimited proof in record time. So go ahead and watch that video. It's super important, and that will help you resolve the second thing. The third core foundational reason is no trust, right? So your prospect needs to trust the coach, the prospect needs to trust the salesperson, and the prospect needs to trust that the offer works, right? So when you do a challenge yourself, you are the coach, right? Because you are coaching. So do they trust you? Yes, because you gave them pure value for 5 days. Now, when you do the soft pitch in the challenge, do you trust the salesperson? Yes, because it's you, right? You're the coach. So they trust you because you're the salesperson. And the third thing is when you provide them value and you show the transformations of your students, like I shared before, have transformation, how important having case studies are. You keep sharing that during the 5-day challenge. When you share that, now do they trust that the offer works? Yes, they have been seeing it for the past 5 days that they have been getting results, or other people have been getting results, and now it's instilled in their mind that, oh my god, if I work with this person, he's going to give me the results, right? So of course, because you show it to them every day, now they trust that the offer works as well. You see, this is how transformational challenges actually are. So my question to you is, when are you doing yours?